What if tomorrow we woke up to find another galaxy hurtling toward us? Not in millions of years, not in some distant cosmic calendar date, but right now. Would it be a peaceful cosmic dance, or the greatest fireworks display the universe has ever seen? Would Earth survive? Would the sun still shine? Or would we be swallowed into a black hole before breakfast? Welcome to Ifology, where we explore the biggest what-ifs in the universe. If you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps us a lot and keeps us bringing you more mind-bending cosmic content every week. Now, let's take a front row seat to the ultimate space catastrophe. Right now, our Milky Way galaxy is on a slow-motion collision course with the Andromeda galaxy. But don't panic, it's about 4.5 billion years away. But let's hit the fast-forward button and imagine it happens tomorrow. In reality, galaxies are made mostly of empty space, so stars don't just smash into each other like billiard balls. But that doesn't mean this will be gentle. First, gravitational forces between the two galaxies would spike dramatically. The shapes of both galaxies would distort instantly, spiral arms stretching, star clusters flung out like cosmic slingshots, and massive gas clouds slamming into each other, igniting new star births at a furious pace. Within hours, the night sky would transform. You'd walk outside, look up, and see a second glowing galaxy filling half the sky, thousands of times bigger than the moon appears to us now. Its billions of stars would blend into a luminous cloud so bright, it might outshine the Milky Way entirely. But beauty would come with danger. While direct star-to-star collisions are rare, the gravitational chaos would be devastating. The paths of entire solar systems, including ours, could be pulled, twisted, or ejected into deep space. Some planets would be yanked out of their orbits entirely, wandering through interstellar space as frozen rogue worlds. Others might be flung straight into their host stars. Our own sun could be dragged toward the galaxy's center, where supermassive black holes lurk, including Andromeda's, which is about 100 million solar masses. Speaking of black holes, the collision would eventually cause the central black holes of both galaxies to spiral toward each other. When they merge, the energy release would be beyond comprehension, gravitational waves rippling across the cosmos, strong enough to warp spacetime itself. Near the galactic centers, this would trigger blazing quasars, cosmic lighthouses so bright they could be seen from billions of light years away. If Earth got too close to this zone, our atmosphere could be stripped away by intense radiation. Here is the tricky part. Our survival would depend entirely on where we are during the collision. If our solar system stays in the outer regions of the Milky Way, we might just watch the fireworks safely. But if we drift toward the chaos of the merging cores, it's game over. The gravitational disruptions alone could throw Earth out of orbit, freeze us solid, or cook us alive. And that's without even counting the radiation from newborn stars and black hole activity. If you think that's wild, wait until you hear what happens millions of years after the first impact. Because the real danger, in the first collision, it's in the aftermath. If the collision happened tomorrow, the event wouldn't be quick. We're talking about 100 million-long cosmic brawl. From our point of view on Earth, the galaxies would first pass through each other, tearing at each other's spiral arms like giant whirlpools. Then, gravity pulls them back for another round, and another, and another. It's like two sumo wrestlers colliding in slow motion, bouncing apart, then slamming back together over and over until they finally merge. During these passes, gas and dust clouds collide at supersonic speeds, sparking a frenzy of star formation, baby stars forming by the millions, lighting up the galaxies in dazzling blue light. Over the centuries, the sky would become unrecognizable. The Milky Way's familiar band would twist into bizarre, looping arcs of light. Some nights, Earth's sky could be lit brightly enough that you could read a book without artificial light, all from newborn stars exploding into brilliance. But there's a catch. These newborn stars are massive and short-lived. Within a few million years, many would die as supernova, sending shockwaves of high-energy radiation across space. If one of these explosions happened close enough to Earth, it could strip away parts of our atmosphere or trigger mass extinction events. Scientists say we'd face three likely outcomes. 1. We survive in a safe orbit, Our solar system stays in the outer edges of the new merged galaxy. We watch the spectacle for millennia, becoming a galactic witness to history. 2. We're ejected into deep space. Gravity slingshots us away from both galaxies entirely. We drift in the cold darkness forever, becoming a rogue solar system. 3. We get too close to the core, and that's the doomsday scenario. We'd be roasted by radiation, torn apart by black hole tidal forces, or destabilized until our planet's orbit collapses. Eventually, the two supermassive black holes, one from the Milky Way and one from Andromeda, would find each other. Their spiraling dance would send gravitational waves rippling across the universe, powerful enough for observatories like LIGO to detect from billions of light years away. When they merge, the result would be a single monstrous black hole, likely tens of millions of times more massive than the Sun. This would mark the official birth of a new galaxy, sometimes called Milkomeda. From this point on, star formation would slow down, gas supplies would dwindle, and the galaxy would eventually settle into a calmer elliptical shape. The collision of galaxies is rare. It is actually one of the main ways galaxies grow. Our universe is dynamic, always changing, and while such an event would be catastrophic for some worlds, it's also part of the cosmic life cycle that creates new stars, planets, and maybe even life elsewhere. So if this happened tomorrow, humanity would be faced with a choice. Do we stay and hope Earth's orbit keeps us safe? Or do we begin our greatest migration, building starships to find a quieter corner of the cosmos before it is too late? So, what do you think would happen to us if the Milky Way and another galaxy decided to crash tomorrow? Would we survive as spectators of the most beautiful disaster in the universe, or vanish in its chaos? Let us know your theories in the comments. We love reading your ideas. And if you enjoyed this journey through the cosmos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another episode of Ifology, where we turn the weirdest what-ifs into mind-bending science. Until next time, keep looking up, and maybe keep an escape plan handy.